Shit. What do I do with my gloves? Good morning, and welcome to the stream. It snowed quite a bit overnight, but it's the ground's still a little bit too warm for it to stick, so that's kind of the situation here today. I'm just gonna move this slightly so it can actually follow me around. You're gonna stay on there, or you're gonna fall off the tree. Hopefully it doesn't fall off the tree. That would be unfortunate. Alright, just adjust this slightly here. Okay, there we go. It should follow me, hopefully. So today I've got to take down the tent, the big honkin' monster tent over here. This thing. Is it following me? It is following me. Look at that. So today we got to take down this thing, right? Which means I got to pack up everything in it, and then also we're going to put up all these small little bits and pieces of wood down here. We're also going to put up a smaller tent in here. The reason for that is that I got that little Mr. Buddy portable heater, and it doesn't really work inside of this tent because this tent has a bunch of vent space up here, which is great for not getting wet, but it's not great for keeping heat in. So we're ultimately, oh geez, we're dripping off here. I'm gonna let this thing dry out a little bit before I do that though. So we're gonna get a fire going, and we're going to probably put up this other tent first before we do that. So we got some other things that we can do in the meantime. And while we wait for others to join anyways. All right. Let's see. Is this thing gonna follow me even if I don't have my head looked at it? Heck yeah, it is. Look at that. That's awesome. Sweet. All right. So, I kind of want to make use of the inside of this thing. I kind of want to level it out a little bit in order to do that, though. So, I'm going to have to slightly dig down a little bit. I think that this tent should fit in there. At least I hope it does. Can't exactly remember how big this tent is. Don't think it's very big. At least I'm hoping it's not very big. So I think we're gonna kind of just level this slightly out. I don't want to do too much leveling. Just enough to put this tent up and then be able to use it kind of as like a base. A new base camp, basically. So that's kind of the plan. Because it's hopefully winter ready-able. Able to withstand the winter, hopefully. I hope so, anyways. Hopefully I chose good timbers that will hold up to the challenge. It's pretty structurally sound. Like, it's not, doesn't at all look like it's like struggling to stay up. So I think it should be fine. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Obviously, if there's any signs that it's going to fall over, then we'll address that, but I also, for pretty obvious reasons, don't want to get too close to these posts because then I'm going to undermine the support of them, and that wouldn't be any good. I also don't want to be having to dig for like 10 years. So we're just gonna make this as like easy as possible. We'll get some tarps in here out of the way. I also ordered a longer, cable, so hopefully on the next stream tomorrow, potentially, maybe longer, we can have the ability to put the camera in more locations than like right where it's at. So I can bring you further over here and you can see what's going on. That would be ideal, obviously. Like I said, we don't need to go down too much, and I really don't want to undermine anything. I just kind of need to level this out. Ever so slightly. And get some of these logs out of here. We're using the face tracking on the camera today, so we'll see how that goes. We're getting kind of warm. I may have picked the wrong coat. It's not supposed to be super warm today, super cold today, but it's also not supposed to be super warm. I just wanted to be ready for it in case. This coat has 2 layers, so I can take out the inner, like, down material layer, or synthetic, or whatever it is. I doubt it's actually down. I also kind of have a love-hate relationship with down material anyways. It's not very durable. It is super light. It's not very durable. But it is very, it's got a high R value typically. Decent insulator without like the weight. And out of all things, like that seems to be one of the favorites among ultralighters. Some more of them Canadianers flying right overhead here. Just enough to put a tent up on, basically. That's what we're shooting for. Nothing too crazy. We're not redoing the grade of this or anything. We're just making ourselves a little temporary tent pad. That's all. Some place to put a table without it falling over, basically. Maybe a bed, but I don't know, just for the content basically. Not like staying down here every night, but it would be nice to have a campsite that's on your property that you can just like go down to basically all the time. Kind of like a free cabin almost, without having to go anywhere. You don't have to set anything up, it's just ready to go whenever you need that like night away type of thing. That's kind of the plan here. Also just like to have a spot that's like warm, can stay warm. That I can put my gear in when I'm streaming, because batteries are gonna die super quickly in the cold, so we want to address that. Having a spot to put them. That's decently warm. I mean, it doesn't have to be super warm. It's just to be a little bit warm. And obviously once we are done with this, we can put this back to how it was. So I don't foresee this being like a permanent shelter. It's just kind of like a winter thing here. And we'll probably return it to how it was in due time. But as we're burning firewood down here at this fire, we kind of need a spot to run the stream. So that's what we are doing, or trying at least. All you can do is try and hope for the best. I got a little bit of a mound here now. Should have brought a flat shovel down. Hindsight's always 20/20. We're also going to try and make some sort of door situation for this, I think. I think that would be kind of cool. Some sort of door situation. I want to be able to stack up some wood in here maybe for keeping it dry after we split it. Split the wood and then stick it in here. Also, if you are in the chat right now and you come to every stream and are interested in being a moderator for our chat, we are in need of a moderator. I'll send you some swag in exchange for your service to our chat. We've had a little bit of a spam issue. Not really spam, I guess. Just some slightly unwanted chat messages in the chat that kind of go against what we believe in. And we just kind of want to get those taken care of. Obviously, we can't just check. I can't just be watching the chat all the time. So it's kind of the downside of what we're doing here. But it is pretty impressive that we're able to do this in the first place, because I don't know of anybody else who's like live streaming like this in this capacity at their base camp, like an off-grid fucking base camp, mind you. Well, I don't know. Is it technically off-grid if I'm... No, I don't know. It's technically off-grid. I don't have electricity run down here, so I'm not like super far off the grid, but we are technically off the grid here. So, I don't want to get too much closer to that post. And I know you guys can't see this right now, but just bear with me. I'll bring you over here in due time. We got to get that tent set up in here, and then I can bring you in over here. You can sort of see, though. All right, let's take a look at that grade there. Yeah, that's quite a bit better. Looking at it, it doesn't really look like it'll fit, but we'll see. I don't know. It's better than trying to heat that monster tent that has holes in the roof, basically, everywhere. All right, let me just check on chat here. See what we got going on. Are we gonna Follow me. Follow my face. Follow my face, huh? You're gonna follow my face? Huh? This thing like sometimes decides it wants to follow my face, sometimes it doesn't want to follow my face. Track my face, please. Please. Come on. Don't make me do this. Ugh, okay. It's gonna make me do that. All right, let's just chat, see what's up. Can we survive today? I don't know. We might die today, actually. It's quite cold out. Not good for now. I think. Door. Yeah. Heck yeah, well, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the stream. We're chilling today. All right, I'm gonna get this little tent set up in here. I think this should be good enough. So we'll just get at it because I want to put some stuff from the other tent into this one. And then as soon as that one dries off, hopefully soon, it'll be, hopefully I can put it down and finally get it up out of here. It's gonna be a lot. The thing is heavy. Ugh. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the base of this thing. Am I wrong? Is this thing for my hammock? What is this? Is it? Yeah, I think it is actually. I think this is the tarp, or the bottom of that tent, basically. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use an actual tarp, but I just wanna see, yeah, it'll fit. Heck yeah. It's gonna fit perfectly in here, guys. I'm gonna put one of these other tarps though down just because they're heavier duty and I really don't wanna puncture the bottom of that. This is technically our backpacking tent, so I think it was kind of expensive and my wife might kill me if I break it. I've already broken some other stuff, so from our like backpacking gear. Oh. All right. Enough talking. Let's get to it. I got this small tarp. It should be perfect for it. I think this is like a 10 by 10, if that. What's going on? There we go. Maybe it's not a 10 by 10. Maybe it's like a 5 by 10. That would actually be better. Ooh, yeah, I think it is. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. That's amazing. That fits in there like perfectly, like a glove. Fits like a glove. Okay. Heyo. Now I'm gonna stake this down so it doesn't move all over the place. Brought a bunch of more stakes down yesterday, so I'm just gonna grab those out of the tent here. Get the door open. There we go. Let's get the door open. Get some of these stakes out. Okay. All right. Got these stakes. Actually, I'm gonna I've got some of these deep ones. Let's do that. These deep ones that aren't really good for anything else. Sorry for that noise. That's probably really loud. Ugh. Oh, God. Okay, these ones will work. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright. Put these in here. Like that. And like this over here. Boom. Life is better with sound effects, right? Alright, I don't want to put this one up too high because there's kind of a little bit of a lip there. Look at that. And then this side, same deal. I have a little bit of a lip. That should be good. Just like that. Word. I like it. Cooking with fire. Whew. Let me see, can you guys see in there at all? I don't know if you can from this angle. You can kind of see in there. Not really. I'll just try and get this done quick so then we can move on to the next thing. This shouldn't be too long, but it has been a minute since oh, I shouldn't put that there. I can, well, get that snow off of there. And then I can put it up here. Right? I could put it here. That's a good spot for it. I don't want them to get wet while I'm not wearing them, preferably at least. All right. So now we can put up it's a big Agnes. Stuff's made in Steamboat? I didn't realize that. I would have stopped by there if I knew about that. It's a Tiger Wall UL3. It's an ultralight tent. This thing weighs like nothing. Compared to that honkin' pig, that thing weighs a ton. So this thing's a super light tent. I don't know if they even list how much it weighs, but this thing can't be more than a couple pounds, if that. Maybe a pound, some ounces. Super, super light. Now, I don't know how well it's gonna actually hold in like heat at all. Probably not very well. But doesn't hurt to try. Also just be good to get this thing up because it's been a minute since I put it up last. I feel like if you've got tents, you might as well use them. I've also just been kind of talking about it on stream a lot and not actually doing anything about getting it set up. So we'll actually do that today then. All right, it is bright orange, so that's something. Which way is the door? It's on this side. Okay. So put that way. And this other side can go this way. All right. And then this can go to this side. The downside of this is that the bottom material is like super, super small, super thin. So I probably am not gonna be able to like walk in there with my shoes on. I'll probably have to take my shoes off in order to go in there. So from that standpoint, it's not really a good option, but it's basically what I have available right now without having to go out and spend more money. Money that I shouldn't be spending. So we're gonna make use of it. Better than nothing right now. I'm sure Luke has a better tent that we could probably use and we probably will use, but for today, I want to set this thing up, just kind of show you guys this thing. You know what, let me see if I can just move the camera so you can see this better. Can I do this without tipping all of my stuff over again? That would be ideal. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna mess that up. I tried to move it yesterday and I tipped the camera over. I tipped the computer over multiple times. Super frustrating. So we'll just set this up quick and then maybe later I can move it. But the camera's in a nice spot right now for being able to start the fire too on the same thing. So I'm gonna try and leave it there. So yeah, this is the Big Agnes Ultralight 3, super lightweight. All of the poles are in one thing. Forgot about that, I guess. Interesting. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. It comes with a, oh, it's been so long since I've used this tent. Oh, shoot. It comes with a piece that, in case you break one of these in the field, it's got a little splint, so you can put this over the spot, and then you can just like tape over it, and it's like a splint, so it'll keep it together. Kind of cool little thing. Not a lot of tents come with something like that, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Now to figure out how this goes back together. So this one's got one thing, and I think that this goes Oh, okay, so this opens, that's right, this opens on both sides that ways. That's not ideal, but I'm gonna have to deal with it because I don't really have an option otherwise. Do I need a, I can't remember if I need a, if I need that tarp or not for underneath it. Let me check over here. I think, no, we're not. We don't need it. We're cool. We're chilling. All right, there's that. And then I'm gonna try not to touch this with my feet. My feet are muddy. I already touched it a little bit with my feet. That's not ideal. But, all right. And then for this other side, let's do this side now. All right. A bit of a confined space to set this thing up in, but we'll make do. And then it bends to the point you think you're gonna break it. Or I always think I'm gonna break these things, that's for sure. Okay, look at that. That like fits perfectly. All right, and then these just attach. They've got these little clips. Like most tents, they got the clips. They attach onto the poles. And that's what makes the structure of the tent. Now there are some tents that get even lighter than this. Like for instance, you could do like a bivy sack, I believe is the term, which is like just a glorified sleeping bag that you sleep on the ground in. That would be lighter. But it only holds one person, so you gotta deal with that. All right. I just gotta hop further in here real quick and get these other couple of clips on. There we go, jeez. That was a bit of work. All right, now I'm gonna have to stake down the corners so that they stay in their spots. So I only can access this thing from the side, so I'm gonna have to awkwardly like go around the side there or around this way. So it's a good thing that I made these like sides here so I can actually get into this thing. I am kind of curious, maybe I can turn it? Maybe I do turn it on its side so that I can, maybe I'm thinking like, do I put it this way inside of there? So I don't have to go around the sides? Because I'm gonna have to stake it out too. Yeah, maybe I do that. Shoot, where am I gonna put this thing in the meantime? Over in the other tent maybe? I got those big ass doors on it, maybe I do that. Yeah, we're gonna try that here. I'm gonna try putting it in the big tent for a second while or actually, no, what am I doing? I got another tarp. I can just put another tarp down. We can put it on that tarp temporarily. Using our brain today, folks, using our brain. Noggin. All right, this is a 10 by 10, so this is a big one. Is that 100 square feet? That is 100 square feet. It's a big one. Some kind of smells, so we're gonna try not to have it on there for very long. Okay, that should be big enough. Fortunately, this thing's super light, so I can just pick it up like that. Oh, that's a close one. Near casualty. All right, here we go. So that's out of the way. Let me get these stakes out. And we're gonna turn this 90 degrees here. I'm probably gonna have to level the ground out a little bit more to address that though. So I'm gonna do that after I get these out. Let's just see how far over we have to go here. Get this to fit. This might actually fit better this way. One of these sides is bigger than the other, so I think it's this way. Yeah, this way's a little bit wider. Not by much, but just by a little bit. That makes a little bit of a difference there. Okay, so yeah, I can go up like, that'll be perfect. I like that a lot better than the other way, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna tackle that. That won't take too long. That'll just take like a couple of minutes of digging here. Maybe like 5 minutes of digging, or I'm really bad at judging time, so I might be wrong, but oh no. I've put this, oh shoot. I know it's just the nature of things, it's gonna get dirty, but like give it some time. It's dripping on my stuff. The dirty logs are dripping. All right, into here, and we'll transfer it over there. Good to do the digging while you still have the most energy in the day. Right away in the morning is the best time for me. Right after I've had some coffee, some good breakfast. Today I had some zucchini bread slices with chocolate chips in them. Oh my God, it's so good. They're from zucchinis from our garden that we had this summer. So good. I didn't realize my wife had frozen some of them, or the loaves after making them, so she got like a whole stockpile of them in our freezer. Oh, so rewarding to know about that. Because like, if anybody's grown zucchini, or like grown a little too much zucchini in the summertime, you know that you have like all of a sudden like millions of zucchini, and you gotta figure out what to do with them. And so you end up like having zucchini like all day, every day for what seems like forever, to the point that you just like hate zucchini. Or at least that was our situation. It was the first year growing zucchini, so I planted quite a few too many. And yeah, we had zucchini out our ears for like a month. It doesn't need to be level too much. I don't want to dig down too much next to these posts because I didn't put them in too deep. Just deep enough to level this thing out. Give this tent the best chance to be as good of a tent as it can be. We're talking about tent enablement here, folks. Tent size positivity. We are no tent left behind. Oh yeah, baby. Getting the workout on right away this morning. Getting after it, getting after it. You probably can't see me, but I am digging in the hut. 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 I don't know what to sing about, but I am digging in the hut. I'm still digging in the hut. But I'm almost done digging in the hut. All right, that was a free concert for everybody, sung by Yours truly. Bet you didn't think you were coming to a holiday concert. Well, it's not really a holiday, I guess. Not yet. Next week. Next week we got the big U.S. holiday. It's just a U.S. I'm guessing it's just a U.S. holiday, right? Thanksgiving. It's kind of a weird holiday. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially if you don't like turkey, like myself. I know I'm weird, okay? You can call me out as much as you like. I already admit that I'm weird. All right, almost done. Almost done. Almost done with the digging. Like, what's that guy's name from The Office? The rid-it-dit-do guy. You can see his face. He was the new boss, right? Was he the new boss at one point? After Steve Carell? I can't remember anymore. Andy. Andy is his name. That's what it is. Maybe he wasn't the boss. I don't remember. I've watched this show a million times and I can't remember the plot. Shows how much of a super fan I am. I think I watch that show all the time just because I don't want to have to be invested in something new, learn a whole new plot line. Because my memory is not the greatest when it comes to things like that. That's why I don't really play can't play RPGs or anything anymore. Like, I probably won't get the new GTA game just because how am I gonna be able to spend all that time? Like, when the first GTA came out, I was in college. Like, I don't really have the time technically, but boy, we made the time, you know? We put in the hours. It's like we were working for Rockstar. Some of us more than others. I played the crap out of that. I think I beat the campaign in like the first couple of days. If that. Oh, so good though. So good. All right, I think that should do it. I think that should do her. I don't think we have to do any more of this. I think that should be big enough. And if not, well, too bad. Okay. Cool. Just level out the rest of that. And yeah. Now my shoes are nice and muddy. Whew, worked up a sweat doing that. Might have to take this coat off. Sweaty up in here. All right, bring this in. Stake it down. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. All those fun things. Okay. Okay. Yep. Maybe it might have to hang down a little bit. Yeah, probably a little bit. That's fine. Should be fine anyways. Famous last words. Oh, that's fine. That'll be okay. And then it's not. It's never okay. All right. So much for this being a quick thing. Promised you guys a quick thing. Here we are, still working on it. All right, but it's almost done. We're almost ready to actually erect this tent fully erect the tent. Get in there. Go crouch around here like a little hobbit. It's a hobbit. Just a 6'2" hobbit, you know, just a casual thing. And down on this side. Oh no, a protein bar. I didn't even know I had one. That's cool. Good to know. Those things make me fart like a son of a gun. I was farting up a storm yesterday. I had 2 of them. Oh, I know, that's what everybody wanted to know. What makes Patty fart? You came here for the morning stream and you learned about what makes Patty fart. All right, that's the content that we're here for. I got you. Okay. Jesus. Rolling on everything here. All right. Which way should I put this? Well, I guess I'll do it this way. I don't know. I don't know if it really matters too much. Let's do it that way. Ease of setting it up, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I do use the. Yeah, you know what? I forgot that the tarp that comes with this thing has like some clips built into the bottom of it, and I think maybe I can utilize those clips. Just kind of going out on a limb here and taking a gander. Guess. So this is the middle one. And then the other side should have them on both of the sides. Okay, okay. Which way's up? Does it matter? I'd imagine this way's up. That way's down. Looks like it. That side's dirty, so. All right. There, then I can step on the tarp. That'll be fine. Because this thing will be on there. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, Smokey. Artichoke. Do we have an accent? Let me know in the chat if I have an accent. Do I have like a northern accent? I have a feeling I do. Especially when I say like okie dokie. Or you betcha. Should I say that more? I feel like I should say that more. You betcha. You bet your ass. All right, I think I've made the right decision here, and I can use these now to stake out this tarp because the footprint, I think is what they call this thing. It's not really a tarp. It's a footprint for this tent because I can stake these out further than the thing. What the hell was that noise? Oh, were those pelicans? I think those might be pelicans flying over. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but they're white and they're really high up in the sky. Making a really weird sound. I don't know what they are. I also cannot see them anymore, so. And you guys obviously can't see them either, so I don't even know why I'm still talking about them. All right, let's just put that like right at the edge of the tarp. There we go. And this side, basically do the same, right? Or should I go further? No, go right at the edge of the tarp. And we'll see if I need to move them at all. Ooh, that one's bent. What the hell? The heck, they're above us again? The birds are like flying around in circles. What the heck is going on? Where are they? I think they're lost. I think they're trying to figure out which way to go and they're confused. Who knows? Whatever, not my problem. Okay. Yes, this would be perfect actually. Okay, cool. This down here, like that. And this side, almost falling over. Almost, but I didn't, just so you know. So here, so we're all on the same page here. I didn't fall over. Trying to figure out where to put this stake at. Struggling here. That should be good, right? I don't want to put these too far out because there's kind of a little bit of a lip here on the top side. You can't see it, so I'll just explain it. But that should be good there. I need one more stake for this far side over here. Here we go. Pop this baby in here like so. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now we're ready for this. So basically this thing's got little clips on it and I'm pretty sure it'll help keep it together in place. Pretty sure anyways. That's the hypothesis. We'll have to test it here. See what actually happens. Okay. Oh boy. It's a bit of a tight squeeze there. But we're in. We're in like Flynn. And oh, what the hell? What? Well, that's confusing. What the hell is that for then? What? Those things don't even latch into it? What? That doesn't make any sense. I'm really confused now. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand the ways of this thing. Well, whatever. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. But I'm going with it, whatever. What do you do? When it doesn't make sense, you make do, I guess. Okay. Whatever, I guess. That out of there and put that thing around it. So I remember this now from the last time, but the clip things like don't actually, it doesn't actually clip into it. They're the same style clip, which is really dumb. I don't understand why, but whatever. Probably using the wrong footprint or something for this tent. That's my guess, at least. I have no idea whatsoever. Clearly, I have no idea. But I mean, at least I can put them in the little eyelets. I don't know. Such a weird thing. Maybe I should reach out to them and figure what I'm doing wrong with this. Yeah, it's like no room to move around. In hindsight, I probably should have put the door on that side. Too late now. I've already put too much time into this thing. All right, let's put the rainfly on it. And move on. Rainfly. Oh yeah, I can't put the rainfly on it yet. I gotta put these on it. You got these little end pieces that hook onto that. Like that. And then on this side, like this. There we go. And which way is which? Which way is which? I think I got this the right way. Right way the first time? Am I that lucky? No way I'm that lucky. There's no way. I've got to have this the wrong way. Yeah, well, maybe. I might. Yeah, actually I think I do have it the right way. It's got the clips. The clip things? What? The clip things. Here's a clip thing. Maybe I don't have it the right way. This is a door. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so this is a door. This probably goes this way, given the location of that thing. Okay, right, I remember this now. These things slide onto here on these ends. They make use of that piece. Okay, yep. No, that's not right, is it? What? Go the other way? Oh, okay, yeah, sure enough. It was like this. Whoop. There we go. Always a joy trying to figure out which way the rainfly goes on. You basically just got to look at like what attachments you have available to you, and then you go from. Wait, what the fuck? This doesn't work either. What? Oh, cause that. What? Wait, what? Did I just flip it completely around? Oh, I did. God, I'm an idiot. How did I do that? I flipped it completely 360 around. What an idiot. There we go. Wait, what? What the fuck? I'm so confused. How many are there on these things? So this has got to go. The freaking angle, what? How does this make sense? It doesn't make sense. I mean, what the frick? This has got to go down here. All right, I'm just gonna clip this in because I have a feeling this is the right spot to clip this in, and then I won't be able to flip it all the way around again for the millionth freaking time. It'll just work this time because I'll have it the right way. And you guys won't hear me complain anymore about how bad this thing is going on. Okay. It may be ultra light, but it is not most user friendly or patty friendly, I suppose. Okay. There we go. Clippy-doo, clippy-doo. There we go. Now we got all the clippy-doo-dahs in their places. Clippity-doo-dah, clippity-day. Oh, by golly, what a wonderful day. And it's got these little Velcro thingy-majiggers that I gotta put on there. On the inside before I clip them in, you know, the fun stuff. All that fun stuff. Okay, work my way awkwardly around the sides of this thing again. And we can clip this side in to there. Now that's on the right way. That's good. Beautiful. What a beauty. What a beaut. Dripping inside of here? I don't know. Might be. Oh yeah, it is. It's convenient. All right. That down. This side in. And there's some more of those things, those Velcro things, right? Maybe? Oh no, because it's it's because it's the corner. So it wouldn't have it on the corners, that would make sense. Clippity-doo-dah, clippity-day. Oh, by golly, what a wonderful day. This one's probably got one of those things, though. Yeah, it does. The Velcro on the thing. This will be quite the downsize. Oh my God, my back. Oh, it hurts just leaning over like that for eons. Okay, that's progress. That's a thing. That is a thing indeed. Yeah, okay. Okay. Whew. Let's use some of these last ones to tie down the fly, I guess. Ooh. All right. Fly like a Jedi. Okay, there's one. Of course, it's super muddy too, so everywhere I step or put my foot down, gets that much more muddy. Oh, I can't stand up because there's not enough room. Stand up in here. This will be one of those things that just lives in here, hopefully, and I don't have to take it down soon because it's gonna be a pain. I need more steaks. Fortunately, I've got some more, but not a bunch. Okay, so close this. So that. Oh, I forgot about this. Stupid things. Get caught on themselves constantly. Alright. Got my steak on the edges here. And we can bring that out. And stake it down right here. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, there's like no room to move over there. Oh, thank God I have these to lean on. All you need is somebody to lean on. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh my God, look at my shoes, man. Mess, what a mess. I gotta trek it in and out of this tent too. I'm gonna have to clean all this up. Probably inside the garage or something. Have to set the tent up and dry it out and all that fun stuff. Because it is a mud cesspool down here. All right. Follow me, Zipper, follow me. Follow my fingies, please. Pretty please. Jesus Christ. Why? What is going on? Please? Please? Just super tiny zippers, so I really don't want to break them. I feel like you could easily break these by just yanking on them or something. Okay. So now, one of these can go out this way. Oh no! Oh, I just realized I fucked this. Look at that, I fucked this. Because I can't... damn. Okay, well, hopefully it'll be okay over here. Since I can't, like, bring that all the way over. Shoot. Well, there's nothing really I can do about that now. I put that too far over that way. Dang, I should have put this... the other way around, I think. Well, yeah, oh well. I don't want to fix that. I really don't. What a pain. I just covered all my stakes in there. That's fine. It's the main door anyways, like, whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. I ain't doing anything about it now. In other words. Oh. Stomach is growling. Already? I just had breakfast. How can it be growling already? Oh, okay. I can't stand up. Oh. Jesus, talk about like a thigh workout. My God. Oh. Fingers crossed that this thing works better for having the heater in it. It doesn't just like melt or anything. That would be unfortunate. But I think that the 4,000 BTU heater part of the little buddy heater will do a nice job in here. Or hopefully anyways. Because I really don't want to have to set this thing up again for like the millionth time. Ugh. Finally. Jesus, that was supposed to be quick. Alright, that was Patty's rendition of putting up a tent that he thought was going to be quick. So, hope you enjoyed that section of the stream. It's finally over with. And I couldn't be happier that it's finally over with. Alright, now that we've got that set up, those birds are flying over again. Oh yeah, there they are. They're like flying in circles. I don't know what they are. They're like flying in a loose V. Like they watched some Canadians do it, and now they're like, hey, that looks efficient, let's do that. But they can't actually like organize. Okay, I think if I do this, like this, I can put stuff on this. I think that's the play here, folks. I think that's the play. So let's bring you over. You can look at this. Oh, our favorite thing is coming by again. Freaking sirens, man. Why do people have to call 911 so much? I'm kidding. I'm not actually annoyed by that. I am a little bit, but not by like the emergency thing. Just the sirens and noise, you know. Guess we don't really have the airplanes flying over today. I don't think anyways. Maybe I just cursed it. Hopefully I didn't. Alright. It's probably a mistake opening this, but whatever. I gotta get these things out of here. These things, we gotta get some stuff packed up. Alright. You know what? The mud is gonna be everywhere I go, so there's not really much I'm gonna be able to do. There's a downside of this tent that I found out after like 30 days of using it, is that this rainfly doesn't come out far enough to actually protect from the door. So like the water drops off of here and it goes right inside. It's kind of a dumb design in that regard. The other door has that like mesh on the bottom of it so water can get out. This side does not. Actually, the inside of it, like everywhere, does not have it. So I don't even know what the point of that mesh really is even. It's kind of dumb over there. Maybe that is the way that you're supposed to come in and out? I don't really know. What the heck was that? Oh. Oh, jeez. I think it is those birds. I don't know. It's weird. There's some weird noises that I'm hearing. Maybe I'm just I'm like fully losing my brain now. Just gone fully crazy. I could put these up over here. Gosh, I wish the camera would follow me again. I don't know what happened. It was working, and now it's not working. I don't know why it just like sometimes tracks my face and sometimes doesn't track my face. Doesn't really make sense. All right, get all the chairs out, all that fun stuff. Chair City down here now. Chairs out. Chairs out, guns out. All right. And we'll get the jet boil out. Probably bring my chaps back up to the top of the hill. Or, well, I don't know, I might leave them down here. Although I won't have a lot of room. Yeah, maybe I just take them down if I'm gonna use the saw. That's probably the play. So we'll put this out over here. Why won't it follow me? I just don't get it, man. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Put this over by the fire. And we'll get the Mr. Buddy heater out of here. Got it hooked up to the propane tank. So we'll just, oh shit, it was closed, yeah. Okay, we're good. Jesus. Oh, nothing like the smell of propane. All right, there's the little Mr. Buddy here, huh? This is that little guy. So pretty small. I think it should work this other tent though pretty well. Hopefully, anyways. I probably should open this other tent up now that I'm thinking about it. And just open the door right here. Keep the door open here, honestly. How can I do that? Well, just... I think I can slide this open. It's got like a thing on the inside of me. Where is it? It's got one of those like little things. I should be able to like... Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now I can open the door, which is in a horrible freaking location, mind you. But now I got the door open, so that's what matters. And I can strap open this as well. There we go. All right, now I got access to the door over there. Whew. All right, we'll get the propane tank up out of there. Nice and heavy. I hope to not have to bring it up until it's empty. That's hopefully the play. I've been not looking forward to this for a long period of time. I got the little thermostat thing yesterday. Get this thing set up. The light doesn't work already. That's a quality. That's how you know it's good. It's 42 degrees in the shelter, and it said it was 39 in there. Or well, according to this thing itself is 39. So it probably is right. It says it's 10:41 on Thursday, so that is what time it is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it started catching up. Would you look at that? All right, the plan is to put this in this tent, and then I can tell you what temperature it is inside versus outside. And that should be a pretty cool thing. Let's see, this is gear. This is a selfie stick, a Joby selfie stick. Whenever the camera falls over, this is the thing that's holding it, so I can't really recommend it. But if you're on flat grounds, it does do well. If you're not on flat ground, I don't know if this thing is for you. I can't say I recommend it. It's kind of a pain. It is built pretty well though. It's got nice rugged things. You can unscrew that and you can just have it as a selfie stick. So, I mean, it does work. It's just like, for our use case out here, I need a bigger base. But I don't want like a huge base. This is the problem I live with each and every day. Well, we'll put that in the tent over here, because I'll need that for sure. All right, what do we got? We got the Eno hammock, which I can just put this away. I will. I wish I had like a beep, beep, beep sound, you know? That'd be fun. So this, jeez, I've been stepping all this freaking thing. That was dumb. All right, well, I can always like clean these off later too. But this one will push into itself. Oh, that's the suspension bag. It's chilly, man. It's quite chilly. The fire is actually still, their coals are in there still, I think. If I unbury them, I think we can get a fire going pretty easily. So that's why I'm not like super quick on getting that done today. But this one just folds into itself. Pretty convenient. I think most people are pretty used to a hammock like this. It's pretty common. Oh, shoot. I've stuffed the, there. Gotta do it again. Not the brightest bulb in the pack. Say most people have used a hammock like Eno, or just like Eno, I think was like one of the like first brands to be really doing it, to be honest. A lot of the other like Amazon brands came up after the fact. I don't know if it was like during COVID particularly that these like took off. I want to say that it probably was. And then you strap it around the top like this, and you can cinch it on up. Cinch it on up. Okay. Very nice. Just like that. That's going up and out of here. Now, of course, I left the stupid of me. I left this up in the snow, so it might be wet. Well, the end is, but the rest of it isn't. Oh, maybe I just hang this up somewhere where it can get wind. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hang this up so it can get wind. This is the suspension for the Eno hammocks. Hopefully this can go here. Yeah, I can go there. We're good. So I'll just put this in there for now. I have another strap for it somewhere. Yeah, it's in here. I can strap this up actually. I can do this one at least. Good fun of wrapping these things up. And by fun, I mean quite boring. Watching somebody roll their straps. Rolling the straps, rolling the straps, we're rolling the straps, rolling the straps. Just rolling some straps. Gotta rehearse some like railroad. I've been working on the railroad. Songs like that. I really only know that part. Super useful if I only know that part of the song. All right. At least we have one of them done. I can just slap that other one in there once it's dry enough. Cool. What else do we have in the clown tent? Let's see. Maybe I'll just leave the camera faced over that way, because I'll bring stuff out and I'll put it down over there. If only the face track thing was working. It's not. Over that way a little bit. There we go. So that's some of Luke's stuff. These are my ear protection. Oh geez, they're falling apart. I just realized that. So we got that. We got some fire starting materials. Ooh, that's loud. That's very loud. And we got the new Luke brought me a ferro rod. So he's got a ferro rod and I got a ferro rod now. Pretty sweet. I'll put these, I guess I could put these actually over in the tent. Because technically, they're gonna stay here. Get you down in there, huh? Get you down in there, huh? Okay. Yep. I think I'll leave this one out. This one's got like a pointy end on it. I don't really want to like break anything. Not particularly anyways. We should put it here. That'll work. All right, what else do we have in the... I feel like a magician pulling stuff out of here. Out of my hat. Got a bag for the FlexLight chair. We got a thing for, well, that's actually for this tent. We got some garbage. Everybody's favorite thing, garbage. We got my hat, which I'm pretty sure is still wet from last night. Nice. Some Dramamine. The roll of tape, that crap tape I tried to seal the air mattress that's still in there with, and it didn't work, and I haven't used since. So put the Dramamine in there. I don't really need that. The bag for the FlexLight chair, I do need that. So we'll put that down there. That's for the bottom of the, this cup for the bottom of the jet boil. Actually, speaking of jet boil, I should take these out. This out at least. This is the spoon that I use. practically every day. Probably should leave these down here. These are the bags for this tent, so I should probably leave these down here. Ooh. Put my spoon. The other thing, this is some rope, so we'll put that in there. Some paracord. This is the spoon I'll put with my jet boil, kind of goes hand in hand. They didn't come together that way, but that's basically how I use them. All right, this is just a bunch of garbage. This is that freaking patch that I tried to make, basically. Didn't work at all. This is what's left over of that Gorilla tape or whatever. So I'll put that with the other garbage I gotta take up. I don't really know what this is. Oh, it's for the end of the hammock. That's what that is. All right. This is the chair bag, the bag for Luke's chair. So stick that in there. This is for the hammock. I still got the cheese grater down here. I gotta bring that up, so put that in there. I should have used this earlier when the snow was melting off of the edges of the hammocks to collect water, but I didn't. I forgot about it. Oops. But we'll keep that out anyways. I think I'm just gonna bring the hammocks up in their current manner. I don't think I'm gonna like put them away down here because I'd have to put them up on the tree, and that would mean I'd have to take off what's on the tree already, a whole bunch of things. So I think I'm just gonna take out what's inside of them, put them in that bin, and take that bin up separately. But we got the bag for the tent, for the big tent. These are the snake skins for the hammocks. Got those in there. Oh, it's that in-between temperature today again. Where it's like, is it warm or is it cold or what is going on? Here's this piece of crap air mattress that's really comfortable when it's not leaking air. And here's the divider for the tent. Let's see, let's get this out of here. This is the divider for the big tent. That separates it into 2 rooms. It's kind of impractical though, so kind of a dumb thing in my opinion. This is for one of the sleeping bags. It's my wife's sleeping bag that I should get out. Got some more garbage. Garbage. And a rag for drying things off. Although I've basically given up on that. Put that with the other garbage. We should bring down some sort of bag for the garbage. That would have been ideal. All right, on to the hammies. Hammy for fammy. Starting with my bottom entry one. Let's get the stuff out. Single. There we go. Okay. Move all the stuff out of it. the stuff out of it. Slap it in there. I'm gonna put it away fully because I don't know why. Apparently this flash thermal is leaking, so I'm gonna have to repair that somehow. Hopefully. That's my wife's flash thermal that I've somehow managed to ruin. I don't know how. Somehow. Might not be ruined, but it might be ruined too. I don't know. That is yet to be determined. Shoot, you know what I just realized? I'm gonna have to find a light for this tent now, because that one had like the light switch and everything. Super convenient. I don't know why I have so many Ethernet cables down here. I really don't need those. Put those in there. All right. Now for my wife's hammock, the zip. Get the tarps or the underquilt, top quilt out of here. And we'll just put these in the bin for now. We'll address those once we get up to the top in the garage, etc., with all the other things that need to be put away. And I think that's it for the inside of that one. Yeah, cool. I think so anyways. Let's just double check. Yep. Alright, and just like that, we're almost done. Oh, I'm gonna have tea after I'm done with all this. Tea and I don't know what else. I'm like hungry for something else, but I don't know what. Not gonna make potatoes again. I've made too many mistakes with the potatoes recently. Burned 3 of them yesterday. You believe that? 3 of the freaking potatoes. I undercooked one of them. Still ate it because I was hungry, but I burnt the rest of them. It's just, you can't trust me. You just can't trust me with cooking stuff, I guess. So bad at it. Alright, got that in there. That's my sleeping bag. And we'll grab my flash thermal sleeping pad from REI, tried and true, the extra large mummy. This thing's a brute. You want a good sleeping pad? REI probably makes the best sleeping pad. So good. So good. This around here. So that's on that side. Yes, just like that. Alright, I'm just gonna lay this out so that I know how much room I need to make for everything else, I guess. In case I want to like sleep down here, because I do kind of want to sleep down here in the winter. Like, I think that'd be kind of fun. I haven't really done any like true winter camping, so it'll be a treat to experience that. Okay, put bags up over in that corner. And we can keep somewhat separate places for things. This will be all fire starting material. And then camera gear can go up here too. Alright. Whew. We're getting after it. Getting after it today. I just gotta put this into its bag, of which I'll do out here so that I'm on camera for once. Wouldn't that be nice, huh? You finally see me. Into the stuff sack it goes. Okay. Preferably not stuff it onto my dirty shoes. Come on, stop moving. And then cinch it shut, just like that. Very nice. And then, if you've never used these before, I'll show you what goes on with these. This is a stuff sack. Which most people probably have used these, but in the instance that you haven't, I'll show you what you do with this. So you unclip two of the sides. Not all of them are like that, but on this one it is. And then you pull these out so you have some wiggle room with those. And then you bring up the bottom of it. And you bring these other pieces up to the top. Like this. You might have to undo these other ones a little bit too. These like tension clip things on the sides, so you undo those a little bit. And then bring this up over the top like that. And then these clips onto the bottom ones that you unclipped from before. You clip those in. And then same with the other side here. Do it on all sides, but this one just has the two. So then you get these to where they're kind of taut uniformly is the ideal way of doing this. So like that, and then you kind of go around in a circle here, and you pull on these so that they come up at the same time, basically. And it pulls it together, and it compresses it. I think it's a compression bag, stuff sack thing. I don't know what the technical term is, but kind of a mix of the two. And then it comes into like a tiny little space like that. Isn't that convenient? So then you can put that on your pack, or you can put it in your pack, and you have a ton of space for a bunch of other stuff. Pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna fold this. Does this have a zipper? Oh, it does have a zipper. Okay, so this is the like center thing. It's got a zipper in the center. So I guess it does kind of make a little bit of sense, but I don't know. I guess if you're sharing the space with like two couples or something inside of that tent, then it would make sense. But I don't know. It's just been me and my wife in there, so and the dog, you know. So it's kind of annoying to have the split in there. I got a message. Who did I get a message from? All right. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Let me just check the chat, see where we're at. Oh. Wow, 32 people are watching? Holy cow, look at that. Shouldn't you get the tent off the frozen ground? I guess a row of small limbs wouldn't be too comfortable though. Yeah, being bags to stuff leaves into to create a cushion from the ground. That's a smart idea. I like that idea. I didn't think about that. That's really smart. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, I'm not 100% satisfied with where that tent is, so there's still time to do that, so maybe that's the play. But now this thing's basically ready to go. Put the stuff sack. Here's a hammock bag. Get that ready to go up. This is oh boy, I got this kind of dirty. My wife's gonna kill me. This is my wife's technically, so, but it's a Nemo, what's that thing called? Pillow, a Nemo pillow. You blow it up with your breath, or or one of those like bags that you don't have to use your breath, which I would recommend using, but I don't have one. Because if you use your breath, then in like the middle of the night, the air will compress slightly or something like that. Getting my thermodynamics knowledge wrong, probably. I don't know if that's the right term. Stop while I'm ahead on that. Let's get the bag out for the air mattress, which I still want to get it fixed. I don't really know how to fix that air leak though. I gotta look that up. But another day's problem. I'm gonna have to put this away in here somehow again. But I'm probably gonna have to redo the folding on it. So I guess for the meantime, I'm just gonna put it here. Actually, no, I'll just bring it up separate. It's awful. All right, we'll put this in here then. Oh, I should have a counter on the stream for how many times I hit my head on that log. It's right at head level, perfect spot to just get a good old knock on the noggin. The noggin. Where should I put this? Right here? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that's probably a good spot. Kind of curious, do these get hot on the bottom? I don't know. Probably. Use a hose, shut off gas. That's no outdoor use. Do not leave this up. Okay. 5 propane. Used for emergency. Gas pressure regulator. Yada yada yada. Bunch of things. I don't know. Whatever. Probably be fine. In there, I might just put like a little thing in here to protect the ground from it, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I can just put that thing on the bottom of it or not. Have any problems or not? That's a good question. Maybe I put it on the other side because I can kind of put it outside of the tent space itself. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Let me just move the camera. Unless you guys can see that. Can you see that? You can sort of see that, yeah. Oh, I'm working up an appetite now. I'm gonna bring this to the other side, hopefully, without falling on the tent. Yeah, does that work? It might work. Let's see. Let's see, will that work there? Yeah, that'll work there. Weird. That works great there, actually. Okay. And then maybe I can just bring this out a little bit more. Get a little bit more taut. There, yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You guys can't see what I'm looking at, but I am just kind of trying to level out the ground with the dirt over here on this other side, so I can put the heater right on the outside of the tent. We'll see how that works, because it won't be like sitting on the really crappy fabric at the bottom of the tent. Instead it'll be on the dirt, maybe. We'll see if that works or not. It's worth a shot. I'm not gonna start it up until I know that it's not hitting any of the material. Oh, I gotta do more yoga. Oh. Leaning over for extended periods of time like that is kind of draining. Oh, I probably don't have to tell you that, but you basically have to crouch your whole way over here. That's the situation. In hindsight, I probably would have been better off just putting the doors on the sides like I was initially going to do. Oh well. You live and you learn. I don't know if this is gonna work over here, to be honest. There's not as much space here as I initially thought. But I at least can just put it there, and I can move it from the inside, so I don't have to come all the way back over here. I think that's a good spot for it though, so I don't have to invade my space up on the front side here. All right, is this thing dry enough to take down? No, it's definitely not. Am I gonna do it anyways? Probably. Oh man, I've got a lot more energy today than I had yesterday. Thankful for that. I was beat yesterday. I don't know what it was, but I was just beat yesterday. Whew. Also, I've lost my gloves again. I don't know what I've done with them again. Oh, that's right, I put them up here. Word. Oh, my hand's getting super dirty. Or cold, for that matter. All right. First things first, gotta get the tea out of here. Grab the tea. Just it goes into my pockets. Yeah, okay. Okay, what is that, a repair patch for what? Oops. For the clear self-adhesive for repairing punctures. In what? This tent? Show area the patch is cleaned. Do not inflate. Oh, this is for the fucking... That's good to know. I think I found a patch for the air mattress, actually. After all that, and I had one in the tent. It just says, do not inflate for 20 minutes. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe I tried to inflate it too quickly after putting on the patch. I wouldn't put it past myself. Maybe I just didn't get enough time to cure. Well, we'll try that, I guess, in a little bit here. We'll give that an attempt on the tarp, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just not do that. I'll just save myself the headache of having to deal with that. I'll just bring it up in its current fashion. All right. Let's get the battery pack out of here then. Suppose I'm gonna have to reposition the camera again so you can actually see what I'm doing again. Oh man, I don't know why, but I just got a craving for some like cookies, just some freaking cookies, man. That's what the woods does to you. It just makes you crave things you can't have. Oh, the box. The box of boxes. The battery box. I haven't replaced these batteries recently. I don't know when I replaced them last. If I've ever replaced them, and they've held pretty good, so. It's 4D batteries. Seem to be doing a good job. The nostrils are getting chapped today. Getting chapped. Let's bring it back over to the tent, because I'm gonna start doing something with it. I'm not sure what, but something. You can bet your bottom on that. I'm gonna be doing something with it. Probably get these leaves out first. Be a good place to start. There's a ton of dirt in here, so ultimately I'm gonna have to get that out at some point. But start with the leaves. Those are easy to get out. Start with the easy things and work your way up to the harder things. Got a bunch of water in the corner, of course, because this thing's poorly made. Should do a video of like, I've had this tent up for 30 days and this is what I found. Because I basically have had this, I probably had it up for longer than 30 days. Oh, I've definitely had it up for longer than 30 days, probably like 2 months. And I've definitely learned the like unfortunate parts about it. It is, however, it's still standing, you know, and it's in pretty much the same shape that it was when I started with it. There's no tarp underneath it, so how mad can you really be? It still stays lit up. When when you have the batteries in, it lights up like it's supposed to. It's got a ton of storage all over the place inside of here. Bunch of windows. It's like one of those things you know, can be so mad about. I got more garbage. Oh, the hunger though, the hunger of the stomach. Gotta push past the cravings. Push past. Persevere. All right, there's a bunch of water here in this corner. I'm gonna try and use this to soak it up and get it out of here. That's really unfortunate. Oh my God, this thing is so dirty. So dirty. This little rag that was white a second ago is now pitch black. From like just a very small portion of the tent. Look at that. Ugh. Filthy. Filthy. Utterly filthy, but it did get the water out of there, so that's good. Pretty sure I also got water on my fingers. Unfortunately, now they're cold. What will I ever do? Well, I can close this up now since I'm not gonna be working in there right now. I'm not gonna like get anything out of there. I'm gonna have to set this thing back up inside the garage probably, or on the driveway or something to let it dry out. I don't think it's gonna dry out down here. At least not on the dirt. The bottom isn't gonna. But definitely not my first time putting away a tent when it's wet. And having to dry them out later on. It's a bit messier than when I took it out. That's fine. Okay. I prefer not to touch everywhere and get it all. I want this rainfly to dry. I'm gonna check the weather too. I don't know if it's supposed to rain at all today, or hopefully not. Probably should check that before I take anything down though. Let's see. Holy moly, we've got 30 people watching still? Holy cow, wow, thank you for I'll check the chat here in a second. December 14th, holy crap. That's a ways away. Yikes. Weather. It just says wind. That's convenient. 2%, 7%. Okay, yeah, we've got a pretty low percent chance of it raining anymore. It would be my luck that it would rain though. When it's like a 2% chance. That's probably their way of like covering their butt in case it does rain. Then they're like, well, we did say there was a 2% chance. Kind of wish I hadn't used that rag. Oh my God, there's a bunch of snow like up against the tent over here. Jesus. Get this out of here. I should have waited to use that rag on the ground. I should have used it on this first. There's a ton of snow over here. This is not great. This tent has a way of doing this where if it's not on like immediately flat ground, all of the stuff from the fly will just land on the side of the tent. Oh, son of a gun. I just got it all muddy because I was using my glove like an idiot. It's all muddy over there. In the window too, in the like screen. That's a part of life, I guess. That's the survivalist way of life. Nothing is gonna stay clean anymore. Everything smells like campfire, is dirty within like 5 minutes of being down here. Oh shoot, I almost forgot about that. It got buried under the snow. The banana peel from yesterday. Take that up too. Although I'm sure that would just like disintegrate into the ground if I left it down here. Although I just don't want like rodents and pests down here if I can avoid it. Especially in there. I don't want to have to deal with them in there. Alrighty. Now I just gotta make the decision if I'm gonna take this down right now or let it dry out, hopefully a little bit throughout the course of the day. Maybe I let it dry out a little bit. If it's gonna be windy, it should dry itself off, right? Like, that would make sense. You would think, maybe. Yeah, let's bring these up. I'm not gonna bring these up until a little bit later, but we'll just put them. We'll just put this stuff like over here for now. In this, and we can put this like up over here or something so that it's ready to go when we're wanting to bring this up. I'm not gonna bring it up right now, like I said, because that would require some time and effort, and both of which I don't have a lot of at the moment. All right, that's out of the way. In a spot where I'll remember to grab it. This fire is still smoldering over here. I think maybe it's time we get this thing going. So, well, I'm gonna wait for that to just hang out over there, I guess. Let's, oh, that's as far as it's gonna go? Okay, 1 second. Hang on, let's just bring it back over here, and then I'll just adjust this like this. All right, we got the fire. Perfect time to catch the chair trying to kill itself in the fire. Okay. I'm just gonna put the chair over here for now, since it's trying to kill itself. It's on suicide prevention. Suicide prevention protocol. All right, I'm just gonna pull this tarp kind of out of the way too. Actually, let me bring this over here too, just so that this is ready to go as well. So when I make trips up, I can just bring this up with it. And there we go. All right. This might be everyone's favorite time. I'm not sure. Let me know what your favorite part of the stream is. Do you like this shelter building? Do you like just like a general mix of things? Do you like the fire the best? I know a lot of people really like the fire. We got a live stream from 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, something like that. That's got like, on the stream itself, hardly got any views, right? But as soon as the recap was available, things got like 2,000 views. And like, all of those views, people watched for like an hour at least. It just honestly kind of blows my mind. I didn't think people would watch the recaps at all. Here we are. I was wrong. And yeah, we got like 25, almost like 2,500 monetizable watch hours. So not just regular watch hours, but hours that Google can provide somebody an ad for, which is really where the monetizable part comes in, as you find out after you start a channel. So, all right, enough blabbing about that. Let's hop into this fire here. And once I got this thing going, I don't think I'll have to do much. Like, look, it's already smoldering, right? I won't have to do much to get this going. Although I might have to move the camera depending on how big this thing gets, because I have a good feeling it's going to get big again. We kind of have a tendency to do that. All right, let's grab some stickies, some quick burners. This is buckthorn, isn't it? This is that stuff that burns really easily. Is it buckthorn? I don't know. Oh. Lights up like none other. I probably only had to just like move this around. It's probably hot inside, maybe. Let's see, can I just blow on this? It's so hot still, holy crap. What do I gotta do to get you going again? What kind of convincing do I have to do to get you going? Huh? Do I just put you in? The stick is already smoking. Maybe. It might be all I have to do. Let's see. You can just put that in like that. Like this, huh? It's nice and hot. Oh yeah. Light my fire. Light my fire, please. Let's see, maybe I just put some stuff in there. Maybe it'll just start up with the wind blowing it. Can I get that lucky? I do have fire starters, but I just kind of want to see if this works. Just kind of a hypothesis that maybe it will. And the only reason is because the fire had been out for like 2 days before. Or well, actually no, it was just 1 day. It was over there before. And I was cutting a log with the chainsaw, and it created some sawdust, and it put it on some of the coals that weren't smoldering at all even, and sure enough it started on fire. Couldn't believe it. So I mean, maybe it'll work now too. That'd be neat. Or I guess, yeah, what other parts of a video would people like? The cooking part, maybe? I see a lot of YouTubers putting in the cooking part and spending a lot of time on it, which is interesting and not great for me, considering I suck at that. Maybe if I just dig down further? Is that the play? Oh, there we go. Let's go. Oh, and just like that, it's gone. But now I can blow on it. Heck yeah. Cool thing is that since it was going for like 10 hours yesterday, plus the time that it was just like slowly burning through the rest of whatever was here, it's pretty hot already. Oh, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Gotta get some more small stuff. Throw in there. Everything is wet, so at least it's hot. Just kind of surround it with a bunch of options, huh? I really got to do some research into like what actually like good fire tactics are. Luke is really the one who knows a lot of that stuff. I know how long to blow on it to get the flame to go, but other than that, I'm not the best at this. Although we still seem to get them going. Now, if we use our fire starters, like I don't have any problem whatsoever with it. Of which I got to do some research on later today. We're we're making a bundle of our fire starters for the holiday season. We're gonna be selling them with some other fire starter goodies. So you'll get like a whole bundle of everything that you could need to start a fire. So if you want to gift it to somebody else or whatnot and support our channel in the meantime, that'll be like the coolest way to do it. Pretty stoked for it, but I gotta do some work on it. So I'll do that later today, maybe tonight, like once the sun has gone down and people stop watching. This is basically what I've noticed. A lot of people don't really watch once the sun goes down. They'll seem, actually, you know what? That's like, it's kind of weird because people on the stream won't watch it during that time. But after the fact, like people will watch the shit out of like the after dark content of just the fire ripping. I don't really know why. It beats me. Oh, today is like primo day. The airplanes aren't flying over every 5 seconds. The wind must be blowing the other direction today, so they're taking off from another direction. Thank God too, because the past couple of days have been super loud and annoying. I told a friend of mine about the stream, and he tuned in. He's like, I can hear an airplane. I'm like, yeah, I know. It sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. I can hear one over there, but oh well. Look at that thing going already. Easy peasy today. Yeah, look at that. I like where the camera is now. Hope it doesn't get too hot there though. I have a feeling it probably will. This is so hard to break that. Jesus. Cool thing is that basically I don't even really have to try with this fire today because there's nothing that's really going to make it go out. The coals are already there. The wood is still burning basically from last night. Kind of crazy. It's definitely the way to go. Oh, somebody had mentioned on the stream the other day to do the infinite fire, or not the infinite fire, keep calling it that, the self-feeding fire. I guess it technically is kind of an infinite fire, but you still gotta like feed it logs, so it's not totally an infinite fire. Which is a V of logs, like you put a log like here at an angle and here at an angle, and then like, I don't really know if you would have to support them probably with another log sitting up, I would imagine, and then you do the same on the other side, and then it just like feeds, then you stack up logs every other on it and it feeds in, burns itself down, and it will keep going for a really long period of time. It's kind of one of those like elementary fire starter, or sorry, fires for people. But yeah, let's see. Let me just put this. Let's put this like right here, and I can sit over here, check chat, see what's going on in the neighborhood. Get the wedgie out of my ass. All the fun things. Maybe I should make some tea. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some tea too. Let's make tea. Would you like some tea, sir? I would love some tea. Thank you. Don't mind me talking to myself. Where did I put that water? Brought some water down. Here it is. Here is that, Walter. Walter. Get me some water, Walter. Okay. Of course, the smoke is blowing right at the that thing now. Maybe I move over here then. Maybe I just go on the other side of this. It's probably the wind is blowing that direction then. So then, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it's blowing this way. Maybe I'm just gonna deal with the fire all the day. Who knows? Whatever. I'll just leave it over here. It's not worth fighting over. Right. Ugh. This hat's like ancient. Oh, it's like, I think I got it when I was like a freshman in high school, if not earlier than that, which would have been like, I graduated in 2012. So that would have been a really long time ago. What, like 12 years ago? So this hat's probably like 16 to 17 years old at least. It's held up pretty good though. Okay. Pour that out. Get some water in here. Oh, Jesus, what? Fill it up too high? It's so cold. No bueno. No bueno. I'm not gonna fill it up all the way again because yesterday I filled it like all the way up and it got cold too quick, so I'm not gonna do that again. I did remember to bring a lighter down, so I'm gonna cheat on this one today. Don't look if you're like a true survivalist. Don't look at this. Just look the other way. You don't want to see that. What you don't know can't hurt you. I also wonder when this tank is going to run out of juice. I don't think I've replaced it in a hot minute, many years, so it'll probably go out in the middle of, or well, it always goes out in the middle of when you're trying to make something, of course. But hopefully not. Hat's falling apart. We got some masala chai tea today. Learned yesterday from somebody on the stream that chai means tea. So if you say chai tea, you're saying tea, which is kind of weird, and you sound like a moron. So I'm gonna try and stop saying that. And instead say masala chai. I don't know what masala means, but that's what my wife told me to say, so we're going with that. This thing's got like weird fucking mushrooms on it or something. What the hell? Weird. Oh, that's right, there's a step there. All right, well, probably shouldn't ingest those. It's kind of a cheating fire, like the coals are already there. Impressive for the little amount of effort that I had to do to get this thing going, huh? Oh, I'm excited for that little shelter thing there. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to work on the walls a little bit more, but it's pretty impressive for just like half-assing it basically. not really putting much effort into figuring it all out or anything. Is this thing boiling? No. It's still going, but damn, it sounds like you can hardly hear it, you know? Typically, you can really hear that burner going. Not right now, though. It's a little concerning. It would really suck if it went out in the middle of making my tea. Just wait until I get my tea, man. That's all I care about. Just wait. This thing's already putting heat out to here. I bet if I like stirred up some more of those coals, it would probably be putting out even all the way over here. Like fully. Oh, that's so satisfying. This is gonna make me tired though, sitting around this thing. So I'm gonna have to get up and going after I make this tea. Oh yeah, chat, that's right. Check chat. Keep getting distracted here. That's what you get for watching a guy with ADD. I bet I probably have a lot to catch up on too. All right, let's see. Holy moly. Look at that. Hi, dude, hi. Let's see, I'm gonna start from the top. Ever happy dude, more steaks, more, yes, hi. Hi, Jen. For our more. Fishing, cooking with Jose, welcome. Texas. Why is he wearing urban shoes? I'm wearing, these are actually, Hokas. These are Hoka. These are, shoot, which ones are these? I can't remember what Hokas these are. But they're like mountaineering, like trail runner Hoka shoes. That look like you're like from Back to the Future. They're pretty comfortable actually. They've got a huge sole on them, which if you've got like knee issues like I do, they're perfect for that. I am in Minnesota. Let's see, trying to get a sense of the guy, but building a tent in a hut. Having a hard time setting up a simple tent, and the absolute urban shoes seems so off. What's he fighting in there? No, I agree with you. It makes me feel kind of dumb too, so if you feel weird about it, just know that you're not the only one. I also share that same internal anguish. All right, tea in the cup. 4,000 BTU. Yeah, it's pretty low. It's 4,000 BTU, but it goes up to 8,000. It's just a little portable one, so it's nothing like super crazy. Okay, compact living with de-appreciation being liked for taming. I'm confused. Is he camping in a forest with a truck? I am not camping in a forest with a truck. Get a tarp. Welcome David, NC Matt, Hunk Hansen. Who's so biased? What? Is there a worm? There's no worm. Clean the lenses. Is the lens dirty? I don't think the lens is dirty. It's winter camping. Thanks, Linda. Welcome to the stream. David, welcome. Impressive. Yeah, well, Luke is usually down here too, but he can't join during the day at the minute. Let's see, looking at a tent. Need an ice fishing tent? Yeah, I definitely do. I was looking at those, what's the name of them? Like Nordic Viking or something like that, or I can't think of the name of the brand, but they're an Eskimo tent competitor. Basically make the same style of tent. I've seen another YouTuber, I can't remember which one particularly, in our category of camping, that used one of those tents and then made or put another tent inside of that tent. I kind of want one of those, but they're kind of steep, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we got 2 subscribes. Doc Death, welcome. To Magnus, welcome from Brazil. Wow, that's quite the distance. Welcome. Buster Cherry, thank you for subscribing. Isimiziz Ma. Hi. Purple Wizards, welcome back to the stream. It's good to see you, my friend. Frank, hear him thinking, yep. Yes, trash just like my brains, thinking speed. Wow. 1.2 subs, congrats. Hey, thank you, appreciate that. We're pretty close to being monetized too, pretty excited. Steve, what state? This is Minnesota. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Thread Life, welcome. Shouldn't I get the tent off the frozen ground? Oh, that's where I saw that. Some small limbs wouldn't be comfortable. Yeah. Then Slumdog Millionaire came in with the genius idea. Bring some bags to stuff leaves in to create a cushion from the ground. That's a really smart idea. I think I'm going to do that. Definitely no shortage of leaves here, so that's a really smart idea. Definitely going to do that. Rochi, welcome back. I think you were here before, maybe. Forgive me if I'm wrong there. This is badass. This the brakes. What's the incline? The incline is like, that's a good question. Like 30 degrees, maybe? It's not too bad. It depends on what part of the hill you're on, but it's probably like 30 degrees. Those leaves will be smashed flat in 2 minutes. That a North Face rock tent? No, it's a, that's a Big Agnes Tiger, what's the Tiger Layer or something like that? Tiger, something Tiger. Let me check. Of course, it doesn't say on the tent itself. That would be too convenient. It's a Tiger something. I can't remember. Tiger Layer or Ultralight or something like that. Let's see. My good man, why you put up a tent inside a wooden shelter? Well, because that is a ultralight tent that is definitely not going to withstand the snow. And so I've put it up inside of there in hopes that maybe it will next time it snows. It's basically just a temporary structure that will keep warm. That's basically the situation of that. Don't fear a bear, fear the man-bear pig. I agree. Level 2 Watson coming in with the facts and logic. Also, welcome G-Guy, Clocker, 404, Level 2 Watson. Thanks for subscribing, Denise Martin. This is Survivor eating a possum. If you provide the opossum and you cook it and you make it taste good, I will eat the opossum. Or possum. I don't know why I pronounced the O there for a second. But welcome to the stream, Gregory. Rainy Girl, welcome. Gamer of Earth, welcome. Man, Bear, Pig. Randy Marsh for president. He will feel kind of a little bit late on the Randy Marsh for president. Unfortunately, we already had the election and Randy Marsh didn't win. So I guess if you're, 4 years ahead, I suppose. He will feel better after an opossum. Nice graphics, thank you. We have coyotes here. Yes, we have coyotes here too. City people shouldn't go out in the woods. They have no idea about all the edible food that's available. Oh, thanks for subscribing about Adventure. Appreciate it. Earth Angel, welcome. What's the pot? Where's the pot of acorns boiling to take the bitter out of them? All the trees, no nuts. Yeah, we don't have a lot of acorns. We do have a decent bit of acorns come off of what? Oak trees? Is that right? Is that what they come off of? I can't exactly remember. Or is that walnuts? Ugh. I'm not great with my tree knowledge, even though I grew up working in the tree business with my dad, but that's a long story. We won't get into that. Go find some nuts. I've got 2 nuts already. I don't need any more. Right now, let's see, the pioneer caster of my youth. There are not enough girls around the campfire and barbecue and Russian vodka, and everything is normal. I agree. You should bring the Russian vodka and bring some girls out here. I'm trying to convince my wife to come out here. She did, however, say this morning that she would come out and knit around the fire. I'll believe it when I see it. Tea, you digging up some sassafras roots? Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me about the tea. This thing's been steeping for like 10 years now. Eventually I'll get caught up on chat and I'll go back to doing something fun other than just sitting here and talking. Probably should put some loggies on the fire too. Very romantic, so thank you. Hamza, welcome, or Hamza, apologize if I mispronounced that. Welcome to the stream. Milan, make it bigger, I will. You should put a tarp between trees, block the wind. I have some tarps actually that are between trees, but they're not really blocking the wind. I don't know how well it will work to actually block the wind. I guess it might block the wind a little bit. I'm currently using all of my tarps though, I think, right now. I've got these, I've got like the rainflies that I could use to do that. But I've kind of got them in strategic filming locations, so I don't know if I really want to move them around. Stays the same temperature if you're below the frost line. Yeah, right, but we're not below the frost. The frost line's like 2 feet down, pretty sure. So, all right, let's go. Get some more wood on this thing here. And then I can drink some of that tea. Not very urgent to get this thing ripping right now, but it's obviously not going out with all them coals in there. But we will get it going a little bit more than it is currently. Only because you asked nicely. Oh yeah. We're gonna get back to the tent here in a second. I'll take you with me too. We can go over there together. We can test out the heater. See the difference in the temperature in between the outside and the inside of that thing and see if that makes any big difference. As I almost rub my face with the remnants of the fire on my fingies. We have plenty of material to burn. That needs to be burned. It desires to be burned. In the fire we go. In the fire we go. In the firewood goes to be burned for heat. Oh, somebody's calling their dog. Oh yeah, yo. Oh yeah, yo. Oh yeah, I also gotta see if I can use Christmas music in my streams, because we want to make, or not streams, in a video. Well, in a stream too, but I want to do a campfire stream on, I don't know, would that be weird on Thanksgiving? People playing Christmas music on Thanksgiving? Maybe it's too early for a lot of people. We'll debate on that, but on Thanksgiving I want to do a live stream, and prepping for Christmas. I won't be able to have a live stream on Christmas because I got to fly out that day, but I'm going to make a video. Well, Luke and I are going to make a video, not just me. I can't take full credit for that. We're going to make some videos for... The fuck is that noise? What? The fuck was that noise? Heard water dripping. What? Coming off of here? Oh, it's coming off of here. Gotcha, it's coming off the tarp. I guess the water blows in just the right way. Oh, shit, I just got water all over my hands. Okay, well, that's fine. As long as it drips that way and not into the tent. That's all I really care about. Another reason I wanted to put the tent inside of the enclosure is that tent is awful when it gets wet. It's like kind of a pain in the ass to even use when it's wet, so it's better off just not allowing it to get wet. So like if you're out on the trail, like under a cedar tree is a great spot. So they like hardly ever, like rain hardly ever gets down those cedar trees. But if it does get wet, the material that it's made out of is so lightweight that it just gets stuck in itself. It's really a pain to get it in and out, and you drip water inside the tent constantly. I've got a thing about picking bad tents, I guess. Hopefully I've learned now from all of my mistakes, and I can avoid that happening too much in the future. Oh yeah, that's some good tea. Oh yeah. That's what you came here for, right? That ASMR tea drinking sounds. So good. Just heats you right on up. So good. Fire's going too. Oh yeah. Tastes like fall. And winter, I suppose. Although you can really drink chai or masala chai at any time. God, I'm just gonna keep calling it chai tea. I don't really care. If you hate that, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna say TT in another language. I don't really care. It's Survival League USA, so I'm calling it chai tea. Called it chai tea this whole time. I'm gonna keep calling it that. I'm in too deep. All right, let's get this over into the tent, I think. Or at least into the backpack. There we go. Ooh. ASMR burp right there. You asked for it. That's that content that you came for. Alright, well, we've had enough like just straight up campfire streams, so we're not just gonna have a straight up campfire stream right now, but it's not even raining, so we're not gonna do that, but I just have it pointed this way for a short period of time while we get it like up to a point where it can sustain bigger logs again. Which should be, honestly, like right about now. I probably should be able to put some bigger stuff in there. I just don't know if anything's dry. Doubt it is. Even all the way down on the bottom of this thing, I doubt any of this is really dry. Well, maybe. No, it's pretty wet. I think it's even more wet down here. I don't know. That's decently dry, actually. Well, yeah, not really. Whatever. We'll move up to some of these slightly larger pieces, but we're not going to go full bore right yet. We want this thing to grow, not die immediately after you put a stick on there. Keep hearing the sound of water dripping. Like in large amounts. It's kind of making me confused as to where it's coming from. Keep checking the hillside too, because my neighbor was up there the other day and he like yelled down at me. I was really confused. A little bit startled too. When you're out in the woods and you just like your neighbor just like randomly appears on a spot of his property that you never see him at. A little bit startling, I suppose. Well, I think this fire can really sustain just about any type of wood, so it doesn't really have to be dry anyways. Obviously, that's the ideal thing, to have dry wood. But can't always get what you want. Man, there's a lot of caffeine in that chai tea. Like, almost a little too much. Like, I like getting going, but my God, that is like heartbeat out of your chest level sometimes. I feel like I gotta go like run a marathon or something. It just like gets me anxious. I feel like I should be doing something other than this, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else I would be doing. Can't really take the tent down yet. Well, actually it is looking kind of dry. So maybe we just get this thing stocked up so I can go and work on that then. I think that's the play. I do kind of want to get, I've got some like 2-inch thick, like stone stuff, sort of like this. Like this stuff. I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. But I've got some of that stacked up about halfway, well, actually it's a little more than halfway up the hill from here. So it's gonna be kind of a pain, but I kind of want to bring it down and then like put it around in a circle around the fire in some way. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if that'll work or not. I suppose I could put this big old honking piece on there. I don't know why I've been ignoring this one. It's Kind of mean of me. Sorry, big log. Sorry for leaving you out of the fun. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Yeah, that feels good. I just wish it wasn't so windy. Wind diesel. I should probably look into how to make that like deflector. Actually, does anybody know? Can you just tell me in the chat if you know how to make what's that? The fire reflector thing, reflective wall or something. People keep talking about it with like the heat, so that you can like it'll bounce off of it, I guess, and go back towards your shelter or something. How do you make that? Does anybody know? If you do, let me know in the chat, because I'm gonna check it in a little bit, and if I can make something like that, I think that'd be cool. I mean, kind of, like the idea, I kind of want to put up like some sort of like shelter sort of around that on the backside, made out of just like logs and stuff. But I don't know if that's like what I'm talking about or not, of what I want to do, or we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, let me turn the camera back to the other side here. Ooh, you can follow me in my giant forehead. With this hat, it makes me look like I've got a giant forehead. It's kind of weird. Over to Le Tentarino, huh? So, let's see. How about that? So, I think that the fly is decently dry. I mean, it's still got some stuff on it, but whatever. I think I'm gonna take it down anyways. Gotta remember, I can't use these gloves to touch that tent. Immediately gets it dirty. So we'll just take those off. Got blinded by the smoke immediately over there. And we'll get this thing off of here. Nice and muddy. We're just gonna have to do some wash after I'm done with all this. Steaky McSteak face. Get all these steaks out. Steakaroonies. I suppose I could finish the wall over here too. Or figure out what I'm gonna do with this area. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this area over here. The plan initially was to like be able to put this tent here, or put like a cabin hot tent, like the ones from Kodiak tents or Kodiak canvas tents. I don't know if that's what we're gonna do or not. We shall see. We shall see indeed. Okay. I think that's all of them from the fly. Actually, you know what? Somebody did say I could probably just leave the fly on there when I take it down. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not. Trying to think about how those things fold in on themselves. I'm kind of curious to know if I can just leave it all as one piece, and then I just put it back up. I'm gonna put it back up anyways. Just trying to think through it in my head. See how that would work. because they just fold in on themselves anyways, right? Yeah, I don't know. Might work. Well, let me just try it and we'll see. If it doesn't work and I made a fool of myself, well then so be it. But maybe I just undo the, like, those things. Yeah, I just undo the Velcro on the top. I think that those are gonna have to move anyways, so we'll get those off. And maybe the rest of it will just be fine if I leave it attached. That'd be the ultimate situation. Can you imagine? This tent goes up so quickly. The only thing that's kind of a bear is putting up the rainfly. If you don't have to put up the rainfly though, like, man, that would be legit. All you'd have to do is go around and put these little things on. You might not even have to do this, to be honest. I'm just doing it because I don't want to break it, but undo the, or loosen up the straps on the sides of them too, so they have a little more wiggle room. These things. And the Velcro on that one as well. So these things, loosening these up. Got that one off already. This one I didn't loosen up, so let's do that. All the rest of them I have, so let's get the stakes out from the tent. I already get that one out. Did I not put one in there? Oh, must have missed that one. And apparently I didn't do one on that side either, unless it's in there and just missing, who knows. Here's one on this corner. What about this one? Is there one here? Nope. I think there is one here, I think. Yeah, I put one in there the other day. All right, wow, my fingers are cold. Touching those metal stakes. Chilly. All right, well, moment of truth, I suppose. See if this works. I don't have very high hopes for this working, but you'll get to see it live on camera. Live from Minnesota. It's the Will It Work show with Patty and sometimes Luke, but he's not here right now, so just Patty. So these push in. So far so good. Uh-oh. The wind is taking it away though. Okay. So far so good. And how about this one? What is up with that? What's up with that? What's going on here? Why is that being like that? Okay. Whatever. Push this side down and in, and then pull it up and over. And same with this side. This one goes down, in, up, and over. It's actually not too bad underneath it. It is wet and muddy, but it's not as bad as I would have imagined. Okay, yeah. So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh, shit. Spoke too soon. Got all muddy. Oh, well. That's life. This tent's not brand new anyway, so. Okay, so then these, Jesus, it's very muddy. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's right, okay. And then, oh, there's still a steak in here, that's why. Forgot one. Alrighty. And then, let's see, let me just, do I have to reposition this or is it good? Oh, we're good, we're cooking. So then, bring this over. It should push down, it does. To be honest, it's kind of just a crapshoot which way this thing will fold up into itself. Never exactly remember how this thing goes back together again. Oh, it's so muddy too. Jesus Christ. All right, time to use my gloves again. It's cold and it's muddy. No bueno. This is probably the least optimal way to put the tent away. But I'm not fully putting it away, so reserve your comments because I am gonna clean it still. That's the idea, at least. It's easier said than done, but. What a mess. Oh my God. Oh, it's so dirty. All right, I'm just gonna like bring it up like this, basically. Not gonna bring it up the full way, but I'm gonna bring it up like half the way here. Just so that later on, it'll be easier to do the rest of it. Because it's gonna suck either way. And if I can just bring it up halfway now, then when I bring it up the rest of the way later on, it won't feel as bad. Oh shit. I got so muddy. Jesus Christ. Oh, got my nice coat all muddy already. Gonna have to wash everything. Jesus. Whew. All right, well that's good. That is gone now. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh. Whew. Oh, all right. Time to move the camera back around. Might put a tarp up over here to have like a space for like the camera and stuff. I don't really know. We'll see. I've got to fix this wall a little bit, so push this over just a little bit here. And hopefully you can see that without the tarp being in the way. Got some blocks over here that I'm not using, so I'm gonna move these over to that side. And, oh, those are heavy. Sheesh. Like that. another one here. Do the same width. Oh. Whew. Probably gonna dig those out a little bit. Be a good idea. So they lay flat. Put the other ones. As much as possible, at least. It's not gonna be perfect, but be better than not doing it, at any rate. Oh, we got a little worm that was living under the tent. Oh well. Sad day for him. Or maybe a happy day. He's like, finally, I'm out of there. This is the grunt stream today. You came for the camp stream, you stay for the grunt stream. What do we got there? A little like spider nest or something? Oh no, that's snow. Never mind. Duh. It snowed yesterday, obviously. Right. Grab another one of these blocks. Bring her over there. These things are heavier than hell. Okay. There we go. That should do her. Just a little reinforcement, that's all. It's not like a super permanent thing or anything, but that'll help. That'll definitely help. Whew. Man, that was a lot of work. Now I got dirt all over me. Dirt all over the place. Got ash inside my glasses. Ooh. Those birds again. I cannot see them. They're white on white, basically, so can't see jack. Oh, there they are. Maybe they are geese. Oh, they sound super weird, though. It's definitely the migration. They're definitely feeling the cool weather and are taking off south. Oh. Okay, now I've got this without a tent in it, so I should put that over on the other thing of things that gotta go up. back to the top of the hill. So it'll be ready to go when I'm ready to go. Okay. Let's see here. What should we do now? Maybe get this tarp up. Put my backpack in the tent, maybe. Well, I want that in there. I'll just put this over here. It was good underneath this tarp anyways. So I'll just have it live under the tarp over there for now. And let's see, let's put this back over at the fire here now that that's been tackled. Getting toasty from the fire here. Might have to move this soon anyways. I was planning on moving this fire, so, or not the fire, the camera, so that'll work out anyways. But I'm gonna have to build that up here in a second, but let me just drink some of the... Damn, dude, this thing has like no insulation. That sucks. It's definitely not like the Yeti coolers. Oh, that piece is gonna fall down. Timber. Oh boy. Getting a phone call. All right, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I gotta get out another mic here because this one's gonna die soon, unfortunately. That's what the cool weather does. So just bear with me here for a second. I might have to disconnect the cam. Well, we'll try and avoid that. Oh, heck yeah. We disconnected, didn't have to turn the camera off. Smoke, please go away. God. Don't come back another day. Alright, so now that that's done, I can charge this one here. Put that in there. Get that chargered up. Okay. Good deal. We're still on like Donkey Kong. Word up. Word at 'em. All right. We're gonna try and move this rig to another location. Now, I don't know how well that's gonna work, so you're gonna have to bear with me, and hopefully I don't pull my computer over like I've done the last couple of times I've tried to move anything. I also have to put some sticks on this thing here. Just keep this going. Don't want this going out. Can't afford to have the fire go out. Ooh, I don't want to touch those without my mitts on. I guess they're gloves, they're not mitts. Oh, sniffly day. I gotta get some Kleenex or something to bring with me so I can blow my nose. So I don't have to do the disgusting farmer's blow. It's kind of nasty. There's no real good way of blowing your nose. Unless, like, that's your fetish, of course. Then by all means, I mean, more power to you. I think it's disgusting. I can't stand the sound of somebody blowing their nose. I don't really know why. I just think it's vile, even if it's natural. It just makes me cringe. I don't know why I look around so long for firewood. It's not like there's any shortage of it. Easily just slap on any piece and it will light on fire. Kind of want to save some of the bigger pieces for splitting so I can use them in the wood stove when we inevitably end up either making one or getting one. Probably make one. They cost so much money to buy. I always think you could use that money for something else, you know? So if you can make it, save some money making it yourself, then you figure you could make a video about it too. And if you can make a video about it, then it becomes a business expense, which is always nice. But I guess, yeah, well, even if you buy one and you make a video about it, it's technically a business expense. So there's that. But at some point, we're gonna have too many things. We're gonna have to start giving them away. Which I'm sure is when the channel memberships will come into play. We don't have the ability to do channel memberships just yet, but I think potentially by next week, depending on how long it takes to apply for that or be approved by YouTube to do that. We should know by like next week, I think. We're on track at least to hit that. The live streams have been fantastic. Definitely seems to be our calling. Try a bunch of different things, and this seems to be the thing that people latch on to the most out of everything else that we've done. All right, now that that's kind of stocked back up again, I'm gonna try and move the camera around. Let me just center it here actually, and then we'll just this over here. Take these mitts off. I like calling them mitts. They're not mitts, but I'm gonna call them that anyways. Go and get this cord adjusted so that it's got the most length possible. So right now it's not pointing in the right direction, but it will be after this. Okay. Yep. You know, it might just go far enough. Not overly certain if it will, but it might just go far enough. We might have to go up to come back down though. Not 100% sure. Well, it's worth a shot. It's definitely worth a shot. Okay. Unplug this. Leave that plugged in. And then hope to God I don't step on anything that's not supposed to be stepped on. Take this with us. All right. Ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, perfecto. All right, now to put this down without it falling over immediately. That's in a bad spot. Here maybe. Is that gonna work? Looks like it. Yeah. There we go. All right, now I gotta figure out where to put this cam face. Just this. It's up like this, and tie that off, and then I can bring you over here, like that. Huh? That work? And then maybe bring this over a little bit closer without being underneath that thing. Can't have it be underneath that because the water's going to drip off a bit onto my computer, and that would not be good. Obviously, for pretty obvious reasons that I shouldn't have to explain. Okay. Yep, that should work. Should work, at least. Should being the important part of that. Should. Hopefully it doesn't unplugger itself. That would not be very pleasant.